would be to give you some of the advice that was given to me in my journey, some of which I wish I had been given at your age. When I started out many, many moons ago, I was the Helen Keller of chick singers. I was blind as a bat to what this business was all about. And I was really naive as to what it took to forge a career. Luckily, I met some incredible people along the way who held my hand and gave me the kind of sage advice that still holds true today. We are in an age of shifting paradigms in this business. But I guarantee you, if you can take a few of these kernels with you, the road will not be quite so bumpy. This I promise you. So, here are my top 5 bits of advice. First, never stop learning. Never think that you know all you need to know. Continue to take lessons to strengthen your craft and acknowledge your weaknesses. You are a chain, and your ability to be aware of and to work on your weaknesses will make you not only strong, but compassionate. Practice, 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 practice. As mundane as that sounds, but consistent practice yields effortless technique. An effortless technique frees you to really watch your music come alive. And your audience will never accept your passion until they are held by your discipline. Learn everything you can about your heroes. And if they're still alive, seek them out. As a matter of fact, seek out experts in every field, because you want to be influenced and inspired by the most knowledgeable and passionate people available to you, whether it's a visual artist, an instrument builder, a theater director, or a recording engineer. Value their experience and wisdom. Number 2, never ever make excuses. Never be too sick or too tired or too busy when it comes to doing the best that you can. Your audience, or the producer that you're working with, or the club owner, or the promoter, or the person you're auditioning for, doesn't care. They don't. They don't care that you're sick. They don't care that you had a hard week. They don't care that you're tired. They don't care that you broke up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. That's a hard truth. But the reality is, you need these people a lot more than they need you. And everyone is replaceable. Be on time, be prepared, and be nice. You can be the best person in the room, the most talented person in the room, but if you can't do those 3 simple things, be on time, be prepared, be nice, you're not going to work in this business for long. And trust me when I tell you that reputations take a long, long time to repair. So guard yours with your life. Number 3, advocate bravely for the artistic compromises you need. Don't be afraid to speak up for the things that are important to you. And I know that that's a really hard thing for some people to do, and I can attest to the fact that it took me a very, very long time to learn that lesson. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a singer. And early on in my career, I was afraid to ask for a song to be put in my key because I didn't want to appear difficult. And sometimes the results weren't very pretty. Or I would be on a gig and I would be afraid to ask for more sound. And I would over-sing to the point where I would lose my voice. Please don't do that. You have to step out on that ledge and ask for what you need if you want to remain true to who you are as an artist. That doesn't mean that you have to be a tyrant or a diva. My grandmother always said to me, she said, "Baby, you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar." And while that's a trite old saying, you know what? She's still right. A soft word spoken with confidence and a please and a thank you at the end can take you very far. And in a lot of cases, it will get you exactly what you want. Number 4, know that you are going to have to pay some dues along the way. I remember early in my career playing a bar mitzvah where a group of 13-year-olds thought it would be a lot of fun to see how many band members they could hit in the head with dinner mints while we were playing. Or the gig I did playing for mental patients at a psychiatric hospital while dressed in a naughty nurse's uniform because the band leader thought it would be cute. That actually goes back to my last point, and I should have told him, oh, hell no. I want you to take a look at these gigs, these hard gigs, as the opportunities they are. It's an opportunity to make music and to work your instrument while hopefully getting paid a little something. And they are also some of the best networking opportunities. The same people that you were on that torturous gig with may end up as the musical director of a major pop star or a jazz artist, or they may break out as a solo artist in their own right. And trust me when I tell you, they'll remember what a great attitude you had on a really crappy gig. And they may take you along for the ride, or introduce you to the people that can help you on your own journey. Lastly, and this is a big one, don't panic during times of change. This business, and all business quite frankly, but this business especially, is an absolute roller coaster. You will experience some of the highest highs of your life and some of the lowest lows of your life. But if you can hang in there through the changing times, I guarantee you that this will be an exhilarating and worthwhile career choice that will bring you loads of rewards. Maynard Ferguson once said, change is always happening. That's one of the wonderful things about jazz. You are all just beginning your journey. And believe me when I tell you that you will come to love yourself. You have chosen to be a creator. You have chosen to keep one of America's most unique and precious art forms alive. And that is the greatest gift in the world that you can give to yourself and to others. I wish you all a lot of luck.